Hi, in this video, I'm going to talk about question tag. What is question tag? A question tag is a short question at the end of the statement. So actually in the statement we can see there is a short question that will come out after the sentence. A question tag is used at the end of the statement to get the confirmation from the listener or just express one's doubt. So when you're not sure is it right or not, so you're gonna ask using question tag. So here there are some sentences. The first one is positive sentence. I take the bus to go to the office. The second sentence is negative sentence. I don't leave the office. The third is question sentence or interrogative sentence. Do you see my bag at the office? And then the fourth, here is the question tag. You take my bag at the office, don't you? Okay, there are some rules in question tag. The first one, if the sentence is positive, the question tag will be negative. Example, she is your friend, isn't she? So in this sentence, the question tag will put is, isn't. Why? Because the sentence is positive sentence. She is. So we put is at the end with the negative, of course. We add the subject at the end. So that is the question tag. And then the sentence form is in present tense. The second, they were tired, weren't they? So in this sentence, the sentence is in past form. So because the be there is where, so we'll change where become weren't, and then add subject they. So that will be the question tag for the second sentence. The next one. He borrows that book, doesn't he? This sentence is in present tense. So because there is borrows, that's the verb. So we change borrows become doesn't. And then the subject, he. So remember, if there is a verb based on the tenses, so if it is present tense, they will use doesn't or don't, depend on the subject. Because on the third sentence they use subject he, so we will use doesn't. The fourth, they opened the box, didn't they? So the last sentence is in past form. So because in the past tense, if the sentence there is a verb like opened, so the question tag will use didn't for all of the positive sentence. So they will change to negative didn't for all subject. Now we go to the second rule. Okay, the second rule, if the sentence is negative, the question tag will be positive. For example, in the first question tag, the sentence, John was not lazy, was he? So for this case, because the sentence is negative, we will change become positive, the question tag. So because was not is the negative, the question tag will use was. And then we put the subject he because John replaced he. The second sentence, Jesse and they are not coming. Are they? So in this case, the sentence is in present tense. So are not, we just change become are, and then we put subject they because Jesse and they, it means the subject they. So are they? The third one, she did not cook the food, did she? In this sentence, it used a past tense sentence, and then because did not, we just change become did, and then we put subject she at the end. So that will be the question tag. Did she? The last sentence, they do not see my bike, do they? This sentence is in present tense sentence. So do not, we just change become do, we erase not, and then we put subject at the end. That will be the question tag. The third rule, if the subject I am, the question tag will be aren't I. Meanwhile, if the subject is I am not, the question tag will be am I. Here is the example. I am not diligent. Am I? Because the sentence is negative using I am not, so we just erase not, become am, and then the subject will be I again. Am I? The second sentence, I am late. In this case, we don't put am as the question tag. For this case, we will put are not or aren't, but still the same subject I. So the question tag will be aren't I? Okay, here is the last rule. If the sentence uses modal auxiliary, so use modal auxiliary for the question tag. So in this case, if there is modal auxiliary, we just change the question tag using modal auxiliary. However, it still followed the form. If the sentence positive, the modal auxiliary for the question tag will be negative. If the sentence is negative, and then the modal auxiliary will be positive. So here is the example. Cinderella will give the shoes. In this case, the sentence is positive. Of course, will, as the auxiliary, we just change become negative, become one. So the sentence will be, Cinderella will give the shoes, won't she? And then we put the subject at the end, which is Cinderella, she. Second sentence, Andrew and Mike can't swim. Can they? In the second sentence, the modal auxiliary is in the negative form. So for the question tag, we change become positive form, which is can, and then put the subject they for Andrew and Mike. And the last sentence, they must study hard. Mustn't they? So here the sentence is in positive form, and then the modal auxiliary is must. So we change must become negative form, mustn't, and then we put they at the end. That will be the question tag. Alright, I think that's all for the explanation in this video.